Now, recently, Marcos Morales and I, we recently had the opportunity to go to South by Southwest in Austin, Texas, and we thought it would be fun to go around and ask people what they think about conspiracy theories. So the mainstream media, they've been demonizing people who they call conspiracy theorists. And I was curious, what does that term mean to you? What does it mean to be a conspiracy theorist?
Well, I think especially what the mainstream media tries to imply is that a conspiracy theorist is someone who's completely crazy.
I think conspiracy theories, by definition, have some sort of non-believable element to them.
What sort of person do you think is the average person that believes in a conspiracy theory?
A really paranoid person.
Conspiracy theorists, over the top. People who are scared of everything.
I think in general, those theories have to stem from some amount of truth, but perspective is multifaceted, so.
When you look at a perspective issue or you're looking at conspiracy theorist issues, the fact that the media and the whole, as a whole, society as a whole these days is trying to make people understand that anything that's concrete evidence against a government entity is conspiracy immediately.
They created the idea that it's a conspiracy, first of all, is either non-existent or it's a theory, like it's only a theory, that kind of like the diminution of science, basically, by saying it's a theory, and then a theory is just like something you can disregard.
I think they're trying to make it look more ridiculous whenever it's really true. They're trying to make it seem like it's stupid whenever they're just really trying to cover it up.
I hate the term conspiracy theories, although it's actually it's an accurate moniker because people do conspire in order to do various things. Some of them good, some of them bad. The two of you and I could conspire to feed a homeless person. Sometimes people conspire to pull off false flag terror events. I mean, you know, it goes both ways.
I definitely think there's probably some truth to a lot of conspiracy theories.
Do you think the media uses that phrase, conspiracy theory, as a, you know, kind of a way to demonize people and make them look silly?
Absolutely, I think so. I think they don't want anybody to think differently than what they're telling people.
I mean, conspiracy theories are things that the government doesn't want us to know about. It's like,
it's hard to know which ones are true.
They don't tell us anything that's true, so like how are we supposed to know?
It's become a means of identifying someone that is a danger to the establishment, like Alex Jones is. Somebody that's a danger to the establishment, and identifying them, and then making sure that they don't have an effect, basically.
To me personally, a conspiracy theorist is a person who, like, you know, looks at everything and comes up with other plausible theories for reasonable things.
Unfortunately, the term has been, you know, co-opted and turned into a term of dismissal, a label that serves to dismiss what someone is saying without actually giving the facts that they may be presenting a fair chance.
When I hear the term conspiracy theory, hidden agendas, things hidden from the public, the manipulation of public interest and manipulation of public mindset, you know, through mass media.
So, and that's the key right there. Do you think that the media, that they use that term to kind of demonize people who think for themselves?
I think so. I think, yeah, you know, make the person with sense seem like they're crazy so everyone else ignores them.
When you hear the word conspiracy theory, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Truth.
I personally believe in conspiracy theories myself.
I absolutely believe in the chemtrails.
Okay.
You see that everywhere.
So tell me a conspiracy theory that you would tend to agree with.
I'm going to have to go with 9/11, for sure.
All right, you think that perhaps the government had something to do with that?
Indeed. I mean, there's a little bit too much going on. I don't think we got enough info. A lot of things that really just don't match up or add up, so I'm definitely going with that one.
You know, let's say somebody thinks the government was behind 9/11. Maybe it's because they hate the government, you know?
If you actually look at the basic physics, it looked like the buildings wouldn't fall the way they did.
It's hard to believe that the government's solely behind it. Maybe they might have had some cues that they didn't act on, whatever.
What about the capture of Osama bin Laden?
I don't know.
I mean, he's the Bigfoot of terrorists, right. You know, and they didn't take a picture of him and they dumped his body in the ocean. Isn't that a little suspicious?
You know, everything's suspicious nowadays. It's hard to believe damn near anything they tell us. You just kind of, like they say, believe half of what you hear, none of what you see.
They need to step outside of the box, get your mind outside of the matrix, you know, and keep your eyes open, man. There's a lot of stuff going on that y'all don't know about.
Thank you.
And you know, it's always refreshing to get out there and talk to people who aren't stuck in the matrix. You can see by that clip right there, there's a lot of young people out there who are open-minded, truthers, and are awake. Certainly encouraging, and just love talking to all those people out there.
Visit Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. When you're on the site, you can also tune in 24 hours a day to my daily radio broadcast. There's also a free iPhone app to listen to the syndicated radio show when and where you want.